Victor.
Hello, bro.
How you doing?
I'm very good, man.
Yeah, Kabuscorp versus Kaizer Chiefs did not go so well for Kaizer Chiefs today. They were beating 1-0. And you see this game? This is a game of what I would call, that's what they say in English language, all back and no bite. Why do I say all back and no bite? If you check this game, you will discover that Kaizer Chiefs actually brought the fight to these guys in terms of pressure. Especially for Lilepo, who was a menace at his own wing, causing problems for this side. Backing. But they didn't bite in the fact that they didn't convert their chances. All pressure and no goals. So that's what I meant when I said all back and no bite. And that is one thing they really need to be wary of this season, especially in this championship. And something very funny happened after the game. Some of their fans, a good section of the Kaizer Chiefs fans came out and they were saying something. They say, yeah, we know that the first game didn't go so well. Then they gave reference to what happened during the last World Cup, where Argentina won the World Cup, and they lost their first game of the match to Saudi Arabia. So don't just look down on us. Yeah, we lost our first game, but same thing happened when Argentina. So I was like, what's the relationship between these two scenarios? But all the same, it was a very good game today. Congratulations to Kabuscorp for utilizing the opportunity they had. They utilized the opportunity they had, won the game in their own home. So it is now going to be everything to fight for in South Africa, which I know it will not be so easy. But if they come in with a game plan, I believe that they can frustrate Kaizer Chiefs. I believe it's very difficult, especially we know how South Africa can be. But this game, Kaizer Chiefs should have made use of their chances, which they did not, because in terms of the gameplay, they were really the best. Yes, Kabuscorp was second best, but you know how football is. They won this game. They made good use of their chances. And apart from that, remember that even when they were a man down, they were able to absorb the pressure and stay very tight in defense, and were able to see out the game. Congratulations to them. But I'd like to get your thoughts about the matchup.
Highly constructive, my guy.
Yeah.
I understand that many fans out there are not happy with Kaizer Chiefs. What has happened? Maybe they are mocking themselves. Other people are mocking Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs is responding. No, I totally understand. I understand. Now, going to this fixture, we knew that these two sides, coming from last season, you know that they struggled.
Yeah, both sides struggled.
Kaizer Chiefs struggled
in their various
leagues. Kabuscorp, ninth on the table. They came in to this tournament through their winning their cup. Same thing with Kaizer Chiefs. Now, into the game, we saw the lineups for Kaizer Chiefs. For me, some persons are like, why the lineups, questioning the lineups? But then I understand this is football. Had it been that Kaizer Chiefs won by 2-0, nobody will be talking about this lineup. They said it is the best lineup ever.
That's football for you.
And they tell you, my brother, this lineup, there was anything for me wrong. Yes, some twitches could have happened, no two ways about that. But you see this lineup, they could have won this game the first 11 minutes. Lilepo had double chance, double aboard too, in the first 11 minutes. Just imagine those two goals happened. We'll not be saying this now. Lilepo could have been, I say Lilepo, Kabuscorp could have been exposed.
Yeah, true. Quite unfortunate.
Very unfortunate, my guy. We had Silva, we had Lilepo, my man, we had Shabalala, we had Modi. Questions. What is in Twitter doing in our team? Questions everywhere. Peterson, okay, because of Sekune has called you now, you're not collecting goals anyhow, Abi, almost just 1-0. But then, we saw a good side in Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs, even on paper, they are better than Kabuscorp. With all due respect to Kabuscorp.
Yeah.
We saw the tries in the first half. Yes, Kabuscorp had their time. Peterson also came in to do his work. And yes, I need to say this. the debate, the argument between Peterson and Ntwari has started. And I wonder why. Just because of Peterson conceded, but finally he has conceded 4 goals in 2 games. It's not a good record.
Yeah,
so you can also understand the fans that are saying, I beg, bring in Ntwari. Knowing that Ntwari in Rwandan team, Amaruch, the coach, takes him as his number 1. Has so much belief. In fact, he was even asked, why are you not fielding? Why is Ntwari that is not being fielded in Kaizer Chiefs? You are still using him in the Rwandan national team as your number 1. He said that because he knows that this guy is good and nobody can say anything different. Right? But then today we saw what happened. In the second half, the game was dragged into the second half. Goalless draw dragged into the second half. And what did we see? I will say this was just a total defensive error. Not just even error. They lose guarded. Miguel Yenashu lose guarded. The 5 and 6, I don't just have to blame it, because what happened? The cross was late and they were not, will I say, conscious that Yulo was behind them. And that was how he sneaked in and just buried in the ball. At that point, you cannot blame Peterson. You can't blame him. He was highly exposed.
True.
And it happened 1-0. But then, going, we had double chance by Quinica. And at a time, he struck the post. So imagine, as if Kaizer Chiefs could have scored. This is not just, see, just to be fair. Yes, you try shots on target, you try all manner of things, and goals will not just happen. Kaizer Chiefs could have won at least this game by 2-1. Then, a moment of referee, what is wrong with you? Referee, African referee, what is wrong with you? That Lepo was going for an attack. One will say that it might be too little for the referee to see. He was stepped upon, or he was brushed. He fell. He was in charge of the ball at that time. He fell. The referee said, go on, play on. But it did not take 40 seconds. Another incident. In fact, Lilepo was still on the floor, screaming for help. And another foul happened. And that was more glaring. This time around, I would say this one was inside the 18-yard box. And the referee did like he did not see it. That one, he cannot tell me that he did not see it. What about the linesman? Because it was just too obvious. Please. This is not the time to start begging you referees, but I hope CAF is watching. And the cool thing is that nowadays, we are seeing the results.
Of course.
If you are a referee, you are not blowing well, they will just drop you.
True.
They will drop you because they watch these games. Well, it's good, but it's not good for Kaizer Chiefs. Why is it not good? They've lost.
Of course.
Again. But why is it good? They lost by a lone goal. Can it be turned? It can be turned.
Of course it can.
For me, if they can even play the way they played today, yes, they can do way better. But if they can just keep it this way, come to South Africa, repeat, but then take good use of their chances.
Score all the goals they missed.
My brother, it will be victory all the way.
Yeah.
But then it was a good night of football. Big shout out to the fans that turned up, both from the Kaizer Chiefs side and the Kabuscorp. They really turned up in Angola today, and I'm just so happy for that. At the end of the day, we wait for what happens to this fixture. We cannot wait till next weekend it is, and we're back here to let you guys what's up.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. Victor. So do well to be part of this conversation. Let's know your thoughts in the comment section. And if you're coming across this video for the very first time, we are glad and happy to have you. Welcome to Football Intel. Please do well to hit the subscribe button, subscribe to our channel, be a part of our family, and of course the notification bell is right there. Hit on it, all notifications, so you don't get to miss any of our content. And to those of you who are subscribers, a big thank you to you guys for your support over this period. We love and appreciate you. We want to encourage you guys to keep liking, keep sharing, and remember to follow us on all social media handles we are active. Thank you once again. I still remain your host of Football Intel, Mr. Dominion Chooks. And of course, doing this beside me all the time, no other person than my top-notch African soccer analyst, Mr. Victor Siokwu. We both are saying bye for now, African football to the world, and Siya Bunga, South Africa.